Hey everybody, welcome to Backseat Painters for Thursday. Okay, I'm getting us situated here. Hey Variety Chick, happy Thursday. Alright, so we're going to be doing some fun stuff today, I think. Since the spackling was pretty fun to do, I think everyone liked the spackling. We are going to start with that. So I did these guys basically kind of like the feather that we did the other day. And this one has like cheetah print on it. So this has got this type of texture on the front. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know if you saw the feather, but it's kind of like that. I just tried some different patterns with my stencils. And so then there's a sun, a moon, and then also kind of like some stars. So that's what we're going to be doing first, basically, is these guys. All right, so there's a couple different ways we can go with this one for sure. But let me see what I wrote down for our colors on this one. All right, so this one is going to be the metallic brown. It's going to be the gold. Which actually, this gold is a little thick, so let me add a little bit to this to thin this gold out. So we're kind of going to be doing some like earth tone, like cheetah print colors. Hey Taj, happy Friday Eve. And let me get this back out in case anybody hasn't seen that. Yes, this is a cheetah print, and it's kind of like the feather, except this one is going to be textured to be cheetah print. Yeah, it's kind of cool, so I'm not sure. It'll be fun to see how this one turns out. And then I also have this guy too. And this is a moon, a sun. You've got the stars. So that one's cool too. And I don't know if you follow my Instagram, you would I have the picture of what the feather looked like after it was done. Because what I ended up doing is we did the pour painting on top of it, and then on top of the feather, we did like a gold like foil leaf on it. So that's probably what we're going to end up doing for this one. So depending on what it looks like, whoever wins, we could probably do like copper or gold or something on top of it after it already dries. Yes, Freddie, a chick. I auctioned that guy off. It was pretty cool. I do love the feather. I can make another feather too. I'm just trying to play around and see what kind of stencils I have too. Because I have a lot of stencils, but I don't know which ones work for this and which ones don't. Okay, copper, metallic brown, and gold. Okay. So what we're going to do is go ahead and mix these guys up first. And I don't think we're going to do cells on it because I think this has enough going on that maybe we just don't add any cells to this one. Especially, we're going to be painting it on top too. I don't know what color. I think it just depends on how it comes out. All right, so this is our cheetah print spackling. Just making sure this is really shaken. All right, so we're going to use gold in this guy. We're going to use next our brown. And this is the deep brown, metallic pearl. This is going to be really pretty, I think. I think these colors are going to look really nice. All right, and then we're going to add our Aztec gold. So this is going to be really like a rich painting, you know, very rich in golds and browns types of colors. And this copper is almost out, so let me grab another copper. But these are some great metallics. Really, really cute. There we go. It is messy, Olivia. It is totally messy. But as long as you put like a trash bag or some kind of plastic down, you're usually fine. I bet it was fun though. I bet it was fun. It's always pretty fun to do. Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve, actually, because that's what it really is. So basically what we're doing today is I did some more spackling on the canvas, and so this is definitely Mindcac. Definitely. Yeah, paintings do not weigh very much, so they're pretty easy to bundle for sure. Oh my gosh, nice, Olivia. You're gonna have to do you have a picture of it? You're gonna have to show us a picture. Nice, thank you. That would be awesome. I like to see what everybody comes up with. It's fun. But yeah, so this is just spackling and a cheetah mold. And we are putting some metallics, like basically coppers, browns, and golds in it. And that's the plan. I know, Mindcac, it's so bad. I love Michael's though. They have those good coupons. Okay, let's see. This is our drip can canvas. Nice, thank you very much. Because I really like to see how everybody's projects turn out. Oh, there we go. Focus, focus, camera, focus. Okay. Yes, that's awesome, Olivia. Yeah, it's always 20% off. You just have to know the code. Make sure you always get your 20% off when you go there. Ooh, that's awesome, Lisa. I'm gonna have to check them out. My pictures are in pictures. It's a pictureception. Yeah, I do order them online sometimes. Like we had this like drought of burgundy and I had to order it online, but sometimes I'm out of the color and I need it like right away. We have one that's in a town close by, and so sometimes I'll go there because they always have it, usually at one or the other. But J.G. Wentworth, if we want it now, or whatever that commercial is. It's J.G. Wentworth, and I want it now. Okay. Let me. So this is going to be a very metallic painting. Actually, this is going to be a completely metallic painting. All metallics. We've got copper, we've got metallic brown, we've got gold, we've got Aztec gold, and copper. We have all the colors that we need. And then after the painting dries, I don't know, whatever color we want to put on top of it, I can pretty much put any color on top of it for the most part. Kind of like the feather one that we did too. Ooh, this is really pretty. You could always put black on top of it too, you know? I feel like. Because there may be too many metallics. I don't know. It just depends, I guess. But we're still getting cells in this, which is pretty cool. So, let's take a look at it a little bit better. But yeah, these are the colors. I've been showing everybody my hands lately because that's really the only way to see it. Look at that. You can see the metallic brown, you can see the copper, you can see the gold. Look at these magnificent colors. They both do the same thing, I think, Olivia. But I think, I don't know. To me, they look a little bit different. I feel like the cell medium makes smaller cells and the silicone drops make bigger cells. To me, that's the difference, but I don't really know. There's a lot of YouTube videos that can probably like break it down in a more technical way than I can, but that's the way I see it. Okay, let's take a look at it up close. All right, so I don't know what color, or you may not even want to put a color on top of it, right? My charger. Like maybe you don't want to, maybe you just want it to dry like this with the texture. You know, or like, I don't know, we could put a color on it for sure, but look at all the cells and the cool colors in this. This is pretty cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what we did last time, and we're not going to auction this off right away because I feel like it needs to sit for a minute for us to, oh my gosh, why does copper always make the best cells? It just does. Look how pretty they are. Like, my gosh, they always just have the best cells. Oh yeah, that's a good idea too, Olivia, for sure. You can kind of see the pattern like kind of starting to pop out a little bit. But I feel like if we check back with it a little later, we'll be able to see it a little better. But it does look pretty cool so far. I really do like it. I love these colors. These colors are amazing. They're all some really nice metallic colors. They're just like nice earthy colors. Really pretty. All right, so I'm going to move this guy over here. Thanks, Hoosier Girl. I do like the colors in this one. And plus they're all metallics, so that's always a win too. But like I said, you can kind of start to see the pattern emerging on this. But I feel like we need to check back with it. Sorry, in a few minutes. I'm just like staring at it. It's pretty cool. It'd be cool to do like a time lapse video watching it dry. Wow, that looks so good so far. That's awesome. A twinsy done in blue metallics, done in the same. Oh yeah, yeah, that would be really pretty. It'd probably be pretty in greens too. You know, I also like the like Lisa Frank cheetah print. Like it'd also kind of be cool to do them probably in like pinks and purples maybe. I don't know. There's so many cool ways to do it. We should definitely do another cheetah one. I like the cheetah print. But now we've got this guy. So this is a stencil, and I used the spackling again and let it dry. So we've got the sun and the moon and the stars over here. So we're going to pour paint over it, and then, like I said, we can always add something on top of it. Depending on how it turns out, what color we're going to do. But this one, we're definitely going to be doing blues and coppers on this one. Because, I don't know, I like that whole, celestial vibe of, like, the 90s. Do you guys remember, like, the whole, like, I don't know, the copper, like, sun, and it had the blue background and all of that stuff. So I think that's kind of the vibe that we're going to go for. But I do like it. I don't know, but there's the moon there. I feel like it looks pretty cool, so we'll see. Okay. So let's get our colors together for that one. We definitely know we need copper. We definitely know we need gold. We should probably put a touch of Aztec gold in it. We should probably definitely have turquoise. And then let's see, Goodnight, bright blue. Oh, let me scoot the camera back. That's better. Okay, so these are the colors we're gonna go with for this guy. And then I think we're gonna add black to it because we always like the way that it looks with adding like a little bit of depth to it. So most of these colors are metallic. And I think what we'll probably do too is okay, so we have two choices with this one. Do we want to do cells in the black, or do we want to do the paper towel swipe on it and pull some darkness from the moon at the bottom up to the sun? I'm thinking so too. I'm thinking since there is a moon at the bottom, it would make a lot of sense to have it darker down here than up there. Exactly, Beth. Okay, so yeah, it's hard. Like, I don't know, but we can always make another one too of these and try it the other way. But let's try it and see what happens with it. And then, do we want to add cells to any of these guys? I would say we could add them to either the blues or like the bronzes and the gold. No, Isabel. We're just starting actually. Oh no, I did make one, but we didn't auction it off yet. We're kind of check on it later. Nice, S. Reich. Welcome. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Backseat Painters. We are doing some really fun things today with spackling and everything else. But yeah, we actually made one, but we have not auctioned it off, and we're gonna have to keep checking with it throughout the show because it's another one with the spackling. So we're gonna have to see it better to know what happens. Let's see the golds. I think I agree. All right. So we got a lot going on in this one, okay? We got spackling, we got paper towel pulling, we have half cells. So this is going to be a pretty good one, I think. And let me move my spoons back out of the way, just in case I flip paint everywhere. That is not good. It is not fun picking paint off of anything. Okay. Now we're situated. All right, we've got Aztec gold, we've got regular gold, and we've also got copper that we are going to add cells into. And then the blues we're going to leave as are. And then, of course, the black we're going to paper towel swipe. And we're going to see if we can go to the darkness, from the darkness into the light. That is the goal. All right, so we're going to use our silicone drops on the Aztec gold. And we're going to use our cell medium on the copper and on the gold. All right, so let's start mixing it in. So we're going for that 90s like celestial type vibe. They used to be on like all the jewelry and all the t-shirts. Used to be a pattern on, pajama pant bottoms. You name it, it was a pattern. It's probably still a pattern on LuLaRoe or something. All right, those are copper. Okay, so we got our cells. So now we're going to start mixing all of this together. There's the turquoise. So pretty. This is going to be a cool one. Like I said, we've got a lot going on for this one. Okay. Now let's see where we are here. We get our drip pan, and we're going to pour onto our celestial spackled background. All right, so, and this is what our cup looks like. Oh, look at that. Cells through the cup. Yeah, this one hopefully is going to be really cool. Hopefully it's not too busy because we're doing a lot of things with this one. And this guy is a 12 by 12, by the way. And we already have some really cool stuff going on. Top of here. All right, and we're going to do the same thing with this guy. We are going to let it sit. First, we're going to look at it, and then we're going to put it in the other room, and then we'll bring it back out in another couple paintings to do an update. Because because I feel like, it really takes a minute to be able to see what the painting looks like. And so that way you can actually see what you're getting. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and... So that's where the sun would be. Hey, mermaids and fins. I think you're right, Elk. I really do. And then check out the tiny little stars that were in the corners, too. Oh, we got to do the paper towel, too. All right, so we're going to do a light swipe of black. I don't know. I don't know if we should add the black now. I'm looking at it. It looks really pretty like this too. I almost wish I had another one so we could try it both ways. I know, that's what I was just thinking too, Variety of Chick. I was thinking I'm just gonna drag this thing across there and maybe that's too much because of the spackles. Okay, so we'll do another one with the paper towel. We're gonna try the butterfly today too, except instead of beads, I'm gonna use paper towels. I just feel like I have more control over them, and I'm going for a certain type of look. Okay, so we'll do that. Yeah, we're not gonna add the black to it. I think we'll leave this as is, and we'll do that on something else. So we'll check back in with this one too. And we'll be auctioning this guy off later after it dries a little bit more so that you guys can see the sun coming out and everything like that. And then keep in mind if you do win the painting, if you saw the feather we did last time, we can put gold or whatever color you want, silver, on top of the spackling after it dries. So I can do that too. We just have to pick out the color. So we'll check back with this one. All right, so next we are going to do, let's do the butterfly next. And then we'll do a paper towel or something. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to drop you guys. I didn't have it on the stand properly there. Yeah, the feather was really pretty. I did like the feather. Okay, wait, let me scoot you guys back. Why is this stand being weird? Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Didn't mean to drop everybody. Okay. Let's get our next thing out. Let's do let me grab our canvas for this one. This one is going to be a little different in how we put the paint on. And I don't think I'm actually going to need a drip canvas for this one. So all right, we're going to do the butterfly first. See my brush. And to anybody just joining, happy Friday Eve. Alright, I take it back. I'm going to need a drip canvas on this one. Alright, so what we're going to do with this guy is, I think we're going to let this dry for a moment. And we'll start on the next one. And let me get a fan real quick, because I want to turn a fan on that. Because I want that one to dry quickly. Okay. Alright, so we're going to let that one sit a minute, and we're going to start on our next one. I know we've kind of got project after project after project, but sometimes it's like that. I'm just rinsing my brush off real fast. Quick brush. And actually, maybe we want to use the brush. No, I don't think we may not need it again. All right. So I think for this one, we want to do a set of 2. So I am so glad this is calming. We all need to be calm, especially when we're getting towards the end of the week. Usually it's crazy. We all have so much stuff going on. It can be hard to unwind. That's definitely for sure. But we can unwind in here, let our hair down. All right, this is number 3. Oh, wait, hold on. This is 4. Okay. Aw, yeah, I bet, MD Falco. I bet. That sounds like a lot. That's awesome of you to be able to do that. I took care of my grandparents a long time ago, and I do understand it's definitely a struggle for sure. Like, I'll always be grateful for the extra time that I had with them, but it's definitely a lot for sure. But it's definitely a very rewarding thing, I feel like. It can be hard at times, but I think it's awesome of you. Oh, man. Come on. Give us a break, man. All right. So, what we're going to do the paper towel for this one, and we're going to do a set of two. We're just going to have to pull the paper towel up, and I feel like when we take them apart, it'll look really cool. Aw, thanks, Empty Falco. So do you guys want like purples and pinks or blues and greens? I don't know. We need a focal color here. I feel like blues and greens would be cool. And chartreuse. There we go. There's our color combo. That works great. See how the collaboration works? Okay. We're definitely going to need cerulean. We're probably going to need this emerald. I don't know. This light one's pretty good too. Okay, well, let's do both of those guys. All right, we've got our greens. I feel like we need another blue. And I feel like this one would look the best in it because it makes it look almost like neon when it goes together. That's kind of what I did for my other paintings. If you guys saw them, I'm kind of loving these right now. I'm gonna get some more 10 by 20s because I really like this size. But this is the paper towel effect. That one is a 10 by 20. I also have a 16 by 20. I kind of wanted them to be a set, but I don't know if they really ended up looking like one. I don't know. But I like those colors. Okay, I may need to take a picture of them too. Seeing them side by side may help. Sometimes it looks different in person. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our set here. I think this is going to be a great color combo here. And actually, let me move you guys up because I feel like because this one we don't really slosh around too much. So I feel like you want to, that way you can actually see it. Yeah, the orange is really pretty in them. I do love that color combo. I think I used regular orange. And then one of them I think I used regular and metallic too. So But I do like the effect. It kind of looks like, I don't know, like black light, lava lamp kind of vibe. Oh, nice, she bends, Posh. That's cool. Well, you are among friends here. So basically, we're just layering our colors on right now. All right, so there's our green. So we did chartreuse, we did our light green. Now we're going to do a little bit of emerald. Okay. Now let's do our blues. Hmm. And look at that gorgeous color. That is our cerulean blue. And this color always pops. So I kind of want more of this one. All right, and then we will add the rest of our blues. Um, oh, nice, Mine Cat. We always want to keep the peace around here. There's some crazy stuff on here too. Oh, and also, he's on his way home right now, or should be. I think he has to get some cat food. Such an exciting life we lead. The cats. That's too funny. Yeah, and in case anybody in here doesn't know, Kel got approved to do Posh shows. And so I don't know if you guys are following her closet, but you may want to make sure to check it out. I think you can click on the names and follow the closet. And her first show is going to be on Friday afternoon. Like, kind of, I don't know, like mid afternoon, I would say. So feel free to put any of the information about the show in the chat. And then also there's going to be a crafting show Friday tomorrow night with several of the people from this chat and our friends all throughout Poshmark. And what time is that? If anybody knows the time of that and wants to put that information too. So that way you guys will have something to check out because I'm not going to be on here tomorrow night, but I will be having a show tomorrow at gosh, I should have checked that for you guys. Let me check it. Okay, it's tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So everybody check out all the Posh shows, guys. Eastern, Olivia. Eastern time. I don't know why I always say I'm in Mountain time. I don't know why. I feel like, I don't know, more people are Eastern time. Maybe not. Let's take a poll. Put your time zones in the chat. Because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe everybody's not on the East Coast. All right, let's do some more blues for her. Nice, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, see, there's a lot of Eastern people in here, I feel like. That's what I thought. I had a sneaking suspicion that was true. Okay, so there's some Pacifics. I get distracted all the time, Mime Cat. I have like a really ADHD brain. So I'm like one of those people that gets easily distracted by basically everything and anything. Yeah, I kind of want to use another blue too. It's really bad. If it's mountain time, it's going to be 11 a.m. my time. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Now that I've gotten everybody completely freaking confused in here, you guys just follow the closets. Follow the closets. I just made this situation so much worse. Yeah, see, I feel like everybody does Eastern too. I don't know. There's definitely a variety in here. Like I said, I'm on mountain time. So okay. I feel like we need to let's add a little bit of All right. Now we're ready. Whenever I want to know what time somebody's show is, I just go to their closet and it shows up when you go to their closet. I guess if they schedule it ahead of time. I always try to schedule my shows ahead of time so that people can click on it and bookmark it and go find it, etc., etc. All right, so this is going to be like our Moody Blues theme painting, I think. go ahead and get 2 paper towels here. We're going to swipe like we're swiping ourselves in and out of the Posh chat. Okay. So let's get our paper towels. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the greens down real quick a little bit, and then I'm going to pull everything back up, if that makes sense. Oh, wait. No. Paper towel. Don't play with me. Oh, wait. I definitely want to do cells in this. See? That's how easily I get distracted. I'm just so excited to do the paper towel. So I'm just trying to like randomly put these guys. And we're just putting a couple silicone drops on our painting. Yes, exactly, Olivia. Don't do it. Do not do that. It is hazardous to your health. All right, well, while those cells are forming, I'm just going to get a little refill here on my coffee. Yay, my dog is barking at nothing again. I don't know, I might have the most annoying dog in the neighborhood. Buddy, please don't stress yourself out. Do we need to put your thunder jacket on you? Here, give me a hug. Good boy. Okay, don't get all excited because I was nice to you. Okay. Let's see. Now our cells have kind of formed a little bit. Whatever you think, Olivia. I think definitely if you're going to get one or the other, the silicone drops are more versatile because you see how I just added the silicone drops on top of the painting. I don't know if you could really do that with the cell medium. I'm sure you could, but because this ends up looking more white and this is clear, I don't know. And then you could always get the other one later. You know, like you have to build your supplies because supplies are expensive. So you have to kind of build them up, you know, little by little. And so I would say if you need to get one or the other, that I would definitely recommend that one. Oh, I'm talking to my dog buddy. Lisa, you're so bad. Oh, and there he is. You can hear that car coming down the road a mile away. All right. Taj is like, oh my God. Ah! All right. But we are going to kind of swipe it back up again here. So. Oh, please don't. You did that just to make the dog bark. You did that just to annoy all of us. Why would you do that? That is not even funny.
It's pretty funny.
It's not.
You missed me?
You have permission to hit him. Yeah, you hear that? That is absolutely right. You know that dog has anxiety? Yeah. Why are you testing him?
You were talking about Buddy, so I figured
His
I'd ring
life
the
is hard
doorbell.
enough. Good Lord. That is freaking ridiculous, man. All right. But I do use, like, I just use, like, the little pieces, too. Sorry for exploding everybody's eardrums. This is freaking ridiculous, man. We got the peaceful music going. We're looking at our art here. We don't need any of that. Yep, to the trunk. Exactly, Mindcack. He can jump pretty far. All right. That was so annoying. That wasn't even funny.
I'm still laughing. Joke. I don't know what you're talking about. You broke the painting in half.
Oh my god. Everybody's like, please go.
Yeah, probably. Wow. Sleeping on the couch.
It's so annoying.
I gotta run the story. You want me to ring it when I get back?
What? No, don't ring it when you get back. Are you kidding me? Bye. Thank you. Oh my god. Yeah, he likes to kind of watch at work or wherever, or on the way home. He likes to watch me and say hi to everybody. Like a stalker. Kind of reminds me of Jared. I don't know, maybe we should ban him from the chat too. Exactly. Those are the exact vibes that I'm getting too. Extremely creepy and weird. We're busy here. This is kind of cool. I like it. I mean, I don't know how this is gonna... We're still getting it together over here. Don't remind me, Lisa. Did you really have to remind me of that? Sometimes I can forget it. Sometimes I can block it out of my mind. Thanks for bursting my bubble. This is pretty cool. I like it. But I want to see what the other one looks like too. Exactly, MD Falco. You probably made everybody's dog start barking. Last time you did that, everybody got swiped out of the dang show. I'm sure that nobody appreciated that. Come on, Corner. Making everybody else's dog bark because Buddy's barking. All right. We're going to leave the corner like that. I like the corner. All right, let's put you over there. Exactly. That's what I'm kind of thinking too. I don't know. I'm liking this though. Thus far. I'm wondering too if it would be better almost turn the other way too. Because we've got all of these lovely light blues kind of at the top. Cells, stop trying to run away from me. Trying to make the cells run away. Now the cells are running away too because they're so irritated. The cells are like, not today. Ooh, look at that. Yes, cosmic glitter would be gorgeous. Yeah, it's got this nice little corner. I'm trying to get more of these cells, and then I'm going to go back on this corner. But, oh, so pretty. Stay in there, cells. Ooh, look at that corner. That corner is looking really cool. All right, we've almost got it settled here. I do like this a lot. All right. Now I think we're going to pull this down a little bit more too, because I think we want it to look cohesive, like a set. Oh, nice, Mind Cack. That's a good idea. Yes, Variety of Chick. Yes. This is a good color combination, and I do love these colors. That does look really cool. Let me rinse my hands off. We'll do an up close look. But they definitely look like they belong together. They belong together. They make a fabulous couple. Just like Vincent and his trunk. All right. Buddy. Don't say that. He's a cat person. Buddy's my dog. And he's really neurotic, so he like drives him crazy. Like he's nice to him and everything, but I know that he's just like so irritated by that thing. And I love dog. I know he's annoying. But check it out. This is pretty dang cool. Hey Teresa. Cat lady. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve, actually, because we like that better. That's courtesy of Taj. Ooh, that's cool. That looks really neat. Friday Junior. Precisely. Those are all better words than Thursday. Thanks, Who's Your Girl? Yeah, this is emerald green right there. It looks pretty cool. And then it goes from emerald green to the light green to the chartreuse. And I feel like it gives it kind of a neon effect when we layer them like that. But he's freaking out. He hears something. Or nothing. Probably nothing, but... So that's the first one. Yep, ghosts for sure. Ghosts are more than welcome here. Oh, there's a heart! Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what that is. But I like the cells in this. The cells in this are really, really cool. It's definitely very trippy. All right, and then, oh my gosh, let's look at these cells again. I love how these cells go from darker to lighter. That's really cool. So that's what that guy looks like. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, let me write this down. Oh, thank you, Hoosier Girl. That is too kind. I'm glad that he enjoys watching. Thank you so much. Jewelry, I start off the paintings at $10. And we haven't auctioned this guy off yet. We're about to auction it off. Right now we're just writing down some names because the winner of the painting gets to name the painting, and they also get to decorate the painting. But we are doing 6 paintings, or actually 7 paintings, I guess, if you count the drip pan. And this one is number 4. But we also have some paintings from the beginning of the show to auction off, just to make sure everybody's really confused, which is what I feel like all I've done tonight is confuse everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna start this off at $10 for both of them for sure. I just want to make sure I got everybody's names here. Ghosts in the Machine. Oh no, not right there. There. Because this is technically number 4. Octopus. We could call it Neon Octopus. Okay, let's see. Broken Heart. The Kraken. Ooh, that's cute. I like that. Not cute. Not like a Kraken is cute, but you know what I mean. The name is cute. Do not ring that doorbell again, I swear. My Blue Heart. Okay, I'm caught up. Nice. Cool. Oh my gosh. Thank you for not ringing the doorbell.
I was gonna knock.
I'm glad you didn't knock either. Okay, so let's see. We're not talking to you.
What?
We're not talking to you.
You're not talking to me. You
No.
just talk to me.
All right, so let's see. So if anybody has any other name suggestions, because all we have so far is Ghost in the Machine, Neon Octopus, Broken Heart, The Kraken, and My Blue Heart. Beck said she'll talk to you. Beck said she'll talk to you.
Yeah, Beck.
Well, you're the only one, Bex. Have fun with that. If you visit that dirty trunk, Pangea. Oh, hearts of blue. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, and then I saw something with a blueberry. Blueberry forest. Thank you. Calm down, sweetie. Do you need to go out there? Here you go, buddy. The drama is real. Heart to earth. My broken blue heart. I know. You were so right, Variety Check. I always feel like I try to clarify it, but I feel like sometimes when I don't, people are like, who is she talking to? Are those kids or those pets? What's going on over there?
Husband.
Her husband. Yeah. Exactly. But seriously, they look at each other and they get so mad because they just look at each other. And I'm like, why? Wendy will talk to you as long as you don't annoy Buddy.
Thanks, Wendy.
I know, exactly. Drama dog. Poor Buddy. That's what Lisa said.
It's not my fault, it's the dog's fault.
Oh, yeah, Avatar. That would be a good name. Because, yeah, you're definitely right about the colors for Avatar.
That's right. We're a kid and a pet wrapped all in one and a husband.
Oh my gosh, MD Falco. That is brilliantly correct. Yep, it's never the dog's fault. Gary O, did I get your name? If I missed anybody's name, I apologize. I've been scrolling through just now trying to look through them. But I have Ghost in the Machine, Neon Octopus, Broken Heart, The Kraken, My Blue Heart, Pangea, Hearts of Blue, Blueberry Forest, Heart to Earth, My Broken Blue Heart, Toward Within, Avatar. Oh, Toward the Within. Okay. Yeah, I had Toward Within, but I didn't get the. Nice.
You shouldn't abuse your assistant so much.
Whatever. I can't even read your handwriting, so it's not that helpful.
So much love.
All right. So, thank you guys for the help with the names on these. I feel like we have some suitable names. And let's see. This one is, these guys are 8x10s.
I probably have at least 4, maybe more.
For what?
Synapses than Buddy does. Brain cells.
Oh, maybe.
I don't bark at the doorbell.
Yes, but you ring the doorbell so the dog can bark at it.
Because it's hilarious.
Okay. Anyway.
Sorry, I'll let you get on with your auction.
Okay, so let's see. This one is a set of 2, guys. And I'll go ahead and start that one off. And this is 8 by 10 in case anybody missed it.
Times 2.
Yeah, so
You get both of them.
you get both of them. They're both 8 by 10s. I think they definitely look like a set. I feel like you could, I don't know, I would hang them like that, but you could hang them however you want, of course, because they're going to be your paintings. But when I look at it, I feel like, I don't know, they look cool together like that.
A real artist would dictate how they hang them.
I'm not trying to tell people how to live their life.
I'm just kidding.
I am not in the business of telling people how to live their life. But I like the way they look like that.
Yep, see, Beck says I do. She wouldn't let somebody hang one of her mosaics upside down.
Good for you, Bex. Good for you. Oh, yay. Congratulations to Meridel.
Yay, Meridel.
You are the father.
Of 2.
Of 2. Oh, yeah, you've got twins.
Sorry, I wanted to wait until you're done with your auction. Fill my
Thanks, sweetie.
my juice thing that's nice and annoying for you.
Yep, it is.
Of course, wife might have done it for me before she started the show.
Yes, so you are the twin, the baby daddy of twins. So we've got 2 paintings. So let's see what our names are. Because I'm going to suggest some names for you. You don't have to name them. It's totally up to you. Sometimes people like to give them as a gift, and so they don't want to write a name on it. But you know the trill, Meridel. So let's see. Oh, nice. So you already know the name. Avatar or Avatar? I feel like I can't see anymore. I can't see. I can't hear. What is happening to me? Avatar. Is it Avatar with a V or with a B? Because I want to make sure I get it right. Exactly, Teresa. Exactly. I'm a total grandma over here. It's not cool at all. Oh, like the movie. Okay, yes, that's what I was thinking. I just wanted to make double sure before I wrote it on with a permanent paint marker. Papyrus. Let me write that down. Seriously, Bex. Alright, so Avatar. Avatar! I love that. Very cool. And I see that too. You know, this one's really got some nice landscape looking to it. You know, it kind of definitely looks like the blue face guys on Avatar. If I was an Avatar, I would live on planet of these 2 paintings. This did look like a heart, though. This did turn out to look like a heart. But I just love all these cells. These are magnificent cells in this. They're so beautiful. I think it's like isn't Avatar like the highest grossing movie of all time? Like it beat Titanic's record or something? I think so. And something else I think broke Avatar's. But for I think like I don't know, like a long time, Avatar was like the top grossing movie of all time. I believe. But aw, I'm sorry to hear that, mermaid. Wow, 2023 is just really not playing this time. We need to take 2023, we need to get control of it, and we need to put it in the trunk with Vincent.
I don't want it.
We've already been through enough, and we're barely, we're 2 days into February? We've been through 1 month, and look at all we've dealt with on here already. I'm just saying, I hope it starts to turn around for everyone, because that's not a good start. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Angela. I'll show you guys Buddy in one of my other shows.
But he's not annoyed.
Yeah, he's annoying. I love Buddy though. He just has issues. Thank you, Grace. Exactly, Variety. Exactly. Oh, yeah, that's true, Wendy. I wonder if they take that into account when they calculate it, like for inflation and, just like uh, rising cost of living and all of that. That would be interesting to know. And let's see, what do we want to do as far as embellishments on this guy, Meredith? Um, we do have some choices. And if you want to ask the chat, feel free to ask the chat. However you want to do it. Oh, nice. Okay, so you know what you want. That's awesome. Let's see. So you want to do black and blue glass. Okay, so what are you thinking as far as placement? You want to just do some I think we could probably, do you want to do like some smaller like lines through it with the glass? I think it looks really cool. Black on the black top space. Okay, we can definitely do that. And do you just want to like sprinkle it in? Something else that looks really good too, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you want it to sparkle, I suggest the powdered glitter. If you're kind of wanting it to sparkle, I feel like the black powdered glitter looks really good in the black paint. But if you just want to create texture, we can put the black glass in it for sure. It just doesn't shine as much as the glitter, or we could do both. I feel like. Let me show you something else too that looks good. I have this really nice yellow glitter that we could put maybe in some of the yellow areas. You can see how I did that with some of these paintings. I don't know if it's coming through. But the yellow, and it doesn't stand out a lot. Like you can't really see it, but when you look closely, like it just looks really good on the pops of yellow. So I think we start with that and then we work our way. All right, so you want to do both and layer it. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to add just a little pop of the yellow. And it's just a little bit, but if you put it right in the yellow, it just kind of makes everything pop. It looks really pretty. But it's not like heavy glitter anywhere. Okay, and then let's see. We'll do the black on the black and the black. And I think that's nice. That'll create some good texture. Okay, where's my black glass? Awesome, here we go. All right. And so do you want to just kind of sprinkle the black glass and so you definitely want it up here in the black. So I'm going to do the glass first, and then I'll do the glitter. Okay, to follow the sequence of the cell. All right, so do you want it kind of like just all throughout in here? Or do you want like any kind of like to like have it line anything, or do you want it just kind of in this black part? Okay, in the black part, gotcha. And then we'll just make sure that we don't get anything in the cell, because the cell is really cool. Ooh, that looks really pretty. And I don't know if it's for his office. I don't know if we want to add the black glitter to it. It's up to you, but I don't know if the glitter, like we did add a little bit in the yellow, but that one you can't really see as much. But when it's in the black, I think it's more shiny. And it's up to you because you know what his tastes are. I just don't know. Because look how it is. Look how it looks. It still has some shine. So I don't know. But if you still want to add it, just let me know. That does look really nice there. I do like the placement of the glass. See how cool that looks? Okay, cool. Yeah, I think so too. It's subtle. Especially if you're putting it in an office and everything. We tend to get real carried away with the glitter over here. And then let's see, what are you thinking for the bottom painting? A blue cluster in the blue. Definitely. Let's figure out which blue cluster. So did you want it in the heart, or did you want it in this guy or in this guy? No, buffering, that's annoying. Oh, how annoying is that? I hate it when it does that. So that guy. It almost looks like an exclamation mark or something, doesn't it? Okay, and then let me show you what we've got for that guy. I've got dark blue, and for blue, I've got that one, and I've also got this one, which I feel like is also in the painting. So sometimes seeing it can help too, I feel like. Yeah, we pretty much picked out the accessories. Well, as far as the placement, I feel like this is good placement. But there's two colors. And I don't know which one you like better. Nice. Yeah, that's kind of the one I was thinking too. I think that would look really good there. And I don't know if we're filling this one in or not. But that's kind of what it looks like so far. Hopefully it's showing up. That is a pretty cool set. And then after this, we'll check in on, do you like that? Some people like it when it's lined in like that, and some people don't. I think it looks pretty. I like to do little, like little lines. That's like my favorite thing to do with glass, and I feel like it looks really pretty. Yeah, it looks really good. I love it. And let's see, this is our avatar. Yes, I can definitely fill that one in. So we'll fill in the bottom of the exclamation mark. And look how pretty that looks. I think that was a good choice for the glass for sure. I feel like the darker glass would have gotten washed out. So this was a good color, and I feel like it also ties it in too to the rest of the painting because you've got your lighter blues up here as well. Yay, I'm so glad you love it, Maridel. Plus, I feel like we didn't, this is a subtle amount. I feel like this would be nice for an office for sure. I don't think we went overboard as far as, we didn't put any unicorns on it or anything like that because I don't think men would like unicorns. I don't know, they might. Unicorns are pretty universal, honestly. I think everybody likes unicorns. Yay, it's dry.
Yeah, it was.
Very annoying. So our other canvas is dry that we're going to do our butterfly on. Because we had to paint the black background, and yeah, that is really pretty. And then you can see the glass here. Looks very nice. I love it. Okay, let's get our... Alright, so now we're going to do an update on our cheetah print. and see how it looks so far. So we'll probably auction this one off. We'll do another painting and then we'll auction this one off in a little while, but you can see that it's starting to settle. And look at those gorgeous copper cells. They're blinding. And then you've got that really nice brown bronze color too. And then you can see the cheetah print coming through pretty well. It is looking really cool. I have really had a lot of fun doing the spackling. So you can see that we can definitely start to see a couple things. But overall, it still hasn't. We're just gonna auction it off in a minute. We'll give it another couple minutes. But it looks pretty cool. So far, so good. I don't know. This one's really fun. I don't know. I like it. I don't even know if it needs anything on top. I guess that is to be determined. I think so too, Teresa. This is going to be kind of fun. You missed.
Very nice.
All right, so let's go ahead and do our next one. Celestial one, I don't know. I'm not a fan. This is drying weird. Okay. Let's get our butterfly situation. And so I'm going to move this guy out of the way, and we're going to start our butterfly. Yeah, no problem camping and hiking. We'll have them respond back to you. Okay, so let's do the turntable. Orange, why is it always you? Ginger, because that's why. Okay. You know what? Why don't you get back there? All right, so let's do our butterfly. And actually, I'm going to grab my string. So we are going to be pulling the butterfly wings with, I haven't decided yet. Actually, I think we're going to use a paper towel. I'm not sure yet, Mime Cack. I've never done it before. This is going to be a trial run. Okay. So, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. Good. You have to laugh. We deserve to laugh. We've had a long week. It's already Thursday. Or Friday, or Friday Junior. Friday Eve. Like, it takes a lot to get to this point. We have to laugh. Okay, let's do our painting here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to try the butterfly technique. I'm not sure. I thought I had some Mardi Gras beads or something around here. So I'm probably going to try it with either a brush or a paper towel. Because I don't know. I want to have more control over it. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Because I can always find some beads. I know I have some somewhere around the house. I just don't know where they are. Do you know where the Mardi Gras beads are? Exactly. Actually, let me check one closet. Yeah, it's not in the everything bin. Actually, I know what I'm going to use. I'm going to use twine, I think. We're going to use twine because I feel like we'll get some good texture out of this. But let's see what happens. No promises there. All right, and for this one, I think what we're going to end up doing is we're probably going to do, I think, let's try to do like a monarch butterfly situation here. Let me look up the colors of a monarch butterfly. I mean, I know I know basically what color they are, but sometimes it helps to see a picture. All right, so definitely we're going to want white. We're going to want orange. We're going to want black. And I don't know. I definitely see the white. We can always do a pearl white. Because I don't know if a silver would work, but we can always do a pearl white, and that way we have some shine in it, right? I think that would be nice. That's a good idea. Oh, nice one. Thank you, cat lady. So I'm like, we need something else. And then I don't know about... We've got a tangerine orange. I don't know. Do you guys feel like it needs a deep yellow too? Okay, so maybe we just go light on the yellow, because it's definitely more orange, so maybe we just keep it to a minimum on the yellow. Okay. Get out of the way. Everything. Okay. Oh no, Sheba and Posh, you can't see anything? Is anyone else having any problems with the video connection? A couple people have actually had some problems with it. So you're definitely not the only one. Okay, M. Perkins. Yeah, see, it keeps happening to a lot of people. I think it's definitely just a glitch. Poshmark's being wonky. And you can see they've been rolling out a lot of updates lately. So I think it has something to do with it. I've noticed a lot of stuff has been slow to lately today. I wonder if it's something, who knows. So we're basically going to be doing a butterfly, and we're going to be doing a string pull. If you're just joining us, yeah, I feel like when it's cold outside, things don't always work as well either. All right, see. Wow. So I'm trying to go kind of sparing on the yellow. Yes, this is gonna be fun, Isabel. This is new. I got this from, where did I get this from? This was Mindcac's idea. No, Savannah got swiped. She was digitally kidnapped. So this is our metallic tangerine pearl. So, by the way, this is totally an experiment, so this may not end up how we want. So just prepare yourselves mentally for any possible outcome here. Okay, now we are to the next part. Got our string, and I think what we're gonna do too is we're gonna add like just a little bit of silicone drops. I'm kind of just trying to put it in the white. Okay, I think we got them all. I know, I'm really curious for this one too, for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and do our first one, and let me make sure you guys can see really well. I need to scoot us back. I'm going to make sure that... Do not look at each other if it's so stressful for you. Okay. Now everybody can see. Actually, and we may have to go over it a little bit with some other stuff. Hold on. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my... Well, let's see what develops in this one. Because if not, I'm going to take my brush and go over it with some silicone oil on my brush. And hopefully it's kind of going to develop to look a little cooler too, but... I do like the white on the inside. Where did I put it? There it is. I really don't like the yellow. So I'm adding more. You shall not pass. All right.
What do you want about that?
All right, now we can kind of pull these apart more. I needed a little bit more paint. All right, let's do this again. There we go. That's what I wanted. Much better. All right. And the cells are going to hopefully continue to form. Yeah, this one is pretty cool. I like it. And we're getting some good cells out of this guy too. I feel like. And then obviously I'm going to be painting black over kind of like, I don't know, I kind of want more of a cleaner shape. So I'm going to paint black over where it kind of went over. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with the design here.
Finally making your insect wings, huh?
Finally get to make my insect wings. It's amazing.
Yep, exactly. The more times you do it, the more things you figure out.
Exactly.
Techniques.
And this was a good suggestion from MindCac.
I like it. The black glass body and unicorn antennae.
All right.
It was cool.
Yeah, it's kind of a neat effect. I like it, and it's still developing.
Yep.
But ooh, stay down. Stay down. All right, so we've got our wing situation going on right here.
There you go. That's cool. Never thought I'd see you with the brush.
I think it could go either way. I've got the really big pieces of black glass. We could kind of sprinkle those in the middle, or you could leave it as is. I feel like definitely could go either way. That's a pretty good idea. All right. I like the way this guy looks.
Me three.
But I think I'm going to add some oil. So this is just a brush that I put some silicone oil on. And I'm kind of just cleaning it up a little bit. Let's add a little bit more of the silicone oil. Trying to barely. All right. Okay. Oh, maybe a little bit more right here.
That artist eye.
Yep. All right. I think we got it. We got to zoom in on it. And it can definitely go either way as far as putting the glass on the body, or if you want to leave it as is, you want it more abstract, or you want it more defined.
Buyer's choice.
Exactly.
It's like real options.
All right. Just like,
Now her OCD is kicking in.
I know. I'm trying not to go crazy with it. Okay, so there we go. Exactly. Butterfly. Blue butterfly. A blue one would be pretty. Almost any color would be pretty in these, I feel like. I really like them.
Can't believe you didn't do a blue one.
I don't know. I just thought monarch butterfly was the first thing I thought.
Oh, we have a lot of monarchs out here. And I like orange and black too.
Well, we can do a butterfly. We can do some more butterflies for sure. I do think these are fun to do. They came out really cool. Check out the cells in that guy. And the cells are still forming too. But it is really pretty. The orange color is really pretty. This looks like a goldfish orange. It's really nice. So this is really pretty. I do like the way this turned out for sure. Definitely Monarch vibes. So but yeah, I like this. This is cool. And probably, I don't know, we may not do any names for this one just because, I mean, it's a butterfly.
What, butterflies don't have names?
I mean, I think whoever names it should name it whatever kind of butterfly they want, or
That's probably true.
maybe not use butterfly in it. Because I don't know, I always struggle when it's stuff like butterflies and flowers and stuff that's actual things. Because I feel like they're already something. Like,
don't need a nut name as much as abstract art.
Alright, I'm plugging in the charger here.
Earthquake.
There we go. Fred.
Yeah, Bob the Butterfly.
Fredderfly. That's cute. Yeah, so I like it. I definitely want to do another one of these for sure. This is pretty. So let's see. This is number 5, and this one is Butterfly. All right. Yeah, I can definitely flip it upside down.
Yeah.
Ooh, and it looks
There you
even
go.
better like that, doesn't it?
I like that. Got the bigger wings
Nice
on top.
call, Angela.
I like that you got it on the spinny thing.
I feel like, yeah, definitely. It looks cool. I feel like you could probably do it either way, but
You can draw the body in either already. You could do it all 4 ways, but
wouldn't necessarily draw the body.
I'm just kidding.
It can be abstract too. However you guys want to do it, really. But yeah, that's cool. It looks different when you turn it different ways, for sure. Let's see. So this one is number 5. All right, let me zoom out, guys. Get a good zoom on it. So I'll go ahead and start that guy off. And keep in mind, this guy is a 12 by 12. So this is a 12 by 12 canvas. We did a black background, and then we also added the colors for a monarch butterfly. So I think it turned out really pretty. I love the colors of it. It's really cheerful and happy, I feel like. So
Happy butterfly.
yeah, definitely. This is a good one. This is a good one to accessorize. But I love the colors. Congratulations, Jim Wiz. You are the father of a butterfly.
Yay, congratulations.
You are the father of a beautiful pet butterfly. Let's scoot up so you can see him. Okay, and do you want to put a name on the back of it? Do you want me to just name it Monarch Butterfly, or do you just want to leave it blank? Or if you have a name that you think you would like on the back, I can definitely do that too. Monarch. Ooh, I love it. Yeah, just Monarch. I do love these colors. Monarch butterflies are so pretty. I can't wait for spring. We can see the butterflies more often. It's going to be really cool. So let's see. We've got those pretty colors. And now we get to figure out how you want to accessorize this guy. If you want it more abstract, you can leave it as is. Or what I can do is I can put just a little bit of black paint and put it right here. And then let me show you. I think the bigger glass pieces would look better because it's going to take a lot of the smaller ones. And I don't think you're going to be able to see them as well. These are really nice. So if you wanted to, you could do these bigger pieces of black glass and make the body with that part. Or like I said, you can leave it as is. It just depends on what you want to do. This one is a 12 by 12. And I can also fill this in with black after it dries too, if you don't want it to look like anything and you want it to be more abstract. Because there's just a little bit of orange here, so I can just swipe it with a brush. And it probably wouldn't take too long to do, so it's more about what your personal taste is. But yeah, the orange is really cool. I do love the orange in it. I don't really have, I have smaller orange glass, but I don't really have any of the bigger pieces. We could also do black glitter in the center too. Or something else we could do. We could put some glitter, like orange glitter in the orange parts to accentuate it. Or we could put some of the, and this is all powdered glitter, so it's really fine. Or we could put some black in the black to make it like pop. Okay, glitter. All right, so let's do, I feel like the orange is so pretty, so let's put it on the black. Let's do the black on black, and that's going to make it like really, really sparkle. And it's going to end up looking really beautiful. And this is kind of what we've done on the flowers before, right? We've taken kind of a color to accentuate the petals. So the same thing here. And it really does look pretty. All right, and do you want the butterfly to have a body? Or do you want to have it more abstract? Because I can cover this part up with black paint. Or if you like it, we can leave it, however you want to do it. But I'd also, we could also, it just depends on whether you want the butterfly to have like a little body in the middle or not. But yeah, this glitter looks really good in the black. Oh my gosh, look at that sparkle. Okay, a body, yes. Okay, gotcha. And look how nice it's looking so far. See how we've got the black glitter in the black? And then when you kind of pull up, you can see how cool it looks there. Okay. Yeah, I really do love the effect of it as well. All right, so then we'll do a body for him, and then we'll have our Mr. Butterfly. Our monarch. Okay. So now we're going to get our bigger pieces of glass, and we're going to make the body. Yay, Jim Wiz. I really hope that you love it. This is definitely a really cheerful painting, so I hope that it brings you joy and makes you feel cheerful when you look at it. And I have to say, I really love this black glass here. And this black glass has actually got a nice glossy finish to it. So you'll definitely be able to see it, but because it's darker, just like the canvas and just like the paint in the center, it won't be overwhelming. But we're definitely going to do the butterflies again. I feel like those are a definite winner. And we're going to have to do them in a couple different colors. I want to see butterflies in all the colors. All right, and we're almost done with this guy. I'm just going to kind of layer a couple more pieces of glass in here. And I do spray these paintings with a clear glossy resin spray, and that is to protect the painting, to extend the life of the painting. And also as it dries, it's wet right now, so anytime anything is wet, it looks really glossy. As it dries, it will lose just a slight bit of this shine. And so that's another reason for the spray. And then also it is to keep all of our accessories in place and seal all of this on top together. All right, so there's that guy. Yeah, it looks so good. I really do love it. I really do love it with the black. Yeah, this is really pretty. I have the feeling we're going to be doing more butterflies. Like I said, I think we need them in all the colors. So I'm going to set this guy to dry, but before we do that, let's take another look at the glass. I probably wouldn't try to add any antenna to this because I don't know how thin I could get it without accidentally doing something bad to the painting. But it's got some nice cells in it. This isn't bad. I like it. It's really pretty. And then you've got your glitter and your glass as well. So I do love the glass. Really nice effect here. Yay. So congratulations. I hope that you love this one. Definitely very cheerful. We need cheerful paintings. Especially with 2022 acting like, or 2023 acting like it is already. See?
You'll get it one of these times.
I'll eventually get it. Alright, so now we're going to make room for our next one. Yeah, the celestial painting looks kind of weird. We may have to do that one next time. So we're going to do our last one, and then we are going to auction off the leopard painting that we did at first. And hopefully by then it will have settled enough for us to kind of get an idea. So do you guys want to do another butterfly? Or do you want to do something else? We have one more left, and I didn't write anything down for that. I don't have anything on my list here. Butterflies. All right, butterflies. All right, I need to take down a tally of you wouldn't mind helping me with this part, we got to figure out. Okay, everybody put the color that they want, and we'll start with Angela with purple. And I've got a post-it. I'll take tallies. So I've got
Purple and blue.
2 for blue and 2 for purple.
Got 3 for blue. Aqua's kind of a blue. Can't vote for blue and purple. Blue / aqua. Call that a blue. Blue's ahead 4-2.
Yeah, Roy G. Biv would be good. We should definitely try that at some point because that would be a pretty rainbow butterfly.
Might be another purple.
Yeah. I'm seeing mostly blues here. And then some of you guys are putting in choices that are not blue or purple. So
what do you expect from the Backseat Painters?
Exactly.
They do what they want. Purple, blue. Need the Jeopardy theme song so I know when it ends.
I'm trying to think. Like, I would have to.
Blue and purple. There's blue and purple butterflies out there, I guess. But it's up to you.
Lisa Frank. Well, it doesn't have to be a normal.
All right,
butterfly.
Avatar.
It doesn't have to be a normal butterfly.
Yeah. Do you need a picture of a butterfly to draw it? Or to...
No, I just have to think about it. While I'm doing that, let me paint this canvas.
There you go.
I think we could do a blue and purple one. We can just use, I have an idea. Sometimes I just have to really think about it.
Use your brain and synapses.
Yeah, and sometimes for me the struggle is real.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, while we're doing that, what we'll do is we will paint this one black. We'll set it in front of the fan. We'll auction off the cheetah print painting that we did at the beginning of the show. And then we'll do the butterfly.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. Will you keep that close by so I can reference it in just a second? I do like that.
Since you got those kind of colors.
Yep, I like it. Actually, yeah, I love that. All right, I'm going to surprise y'all. I know exactly what to do with this butterfly, this blue and purple butterfly.
Thanks to Vincent. I wish we could share photos to their mermaid.
I know.
Make things a lot easier.
Okay, let's see. All right, so we've got this guy. And now I am going to let me put the brush in the sink.
Good idea.
All right. So let's get our cheetah print spackle painting back out. Oh man, that butterfly is cool. All right.
Like in the orange one too?
Yeah, it does look really neat. And I apologize for the fan, but I need to turn this fan on.
Hi, cat.
There we go.
I don't think that's terribly loud.
Yeah, that's not too bad. All right, let's bring it back out.
So you got a minute on the butterfly?
Yeah, yeah, we're
I
gonna.
want to make sure.
Oh yeah. I gotta auction this guy off first. Yeah, we're gonna auction off our cheetah print first, and then we'll do the butterfly. And I don't know which way this looks better. I feel like I don't know. Yeah, I can definitely bring the butterfly back out.
Let it fly back out. Wow, yeah, it's looking more and more like a monarch.
Yeah, it's really pretty. It is really pretty. Yes, it is 3D. I can show you the stencil.
Dun, dun, dun.
So basically for this one, I use this guy. This is just a regular stencil, and we put some spackling, some wall spackling on it. And you just kind of like squeegee it across the top. So that's what the pattern of that guy looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying, yeah, up here in the corner, you can really see it. As the paint dries, it gets more defined.
Yeah.
Just like the feather and the other thing.
All right, so let's take a look at it. Let's do a close-up look at it, and you guys can really see the texture in it, I feel like. And for this one, we used golds, coppers, we used metallic browns, and look at the gorgeous copper cells. Now, all of these colors are metallic, so it's going to dry metallic, and you can already see where it's dry here on the corners and the edges.
Okay, you can see how defined the whole rest of it's going to be when it dries.
Yeah, so it's kind of in the middle. It's not as defined as this because the paintings always dry around the edges first.
Yep.
So, because you can see this one drying, you can see the edges are dry. So, you see that, and then you can also see really clearly where the paint starts. So, that's what's going on with this guy, but you can definitely see that it is starting to kind of pop up throughout. And after this is dried, I can cover these in gold, copper, black, whatever color you guys want, whoever wins the painting. Or we can leave it as is, because I feel like it could look good like that too. Because there is going to be definition for sure coming through with the spackling. But we'll do an up-close look, and then we can auction this guy off. Then we'll do our purple and blue butterfly. But the texture is definitely starting to come through. Yeah, we could definitely try that. MD Falco, that's a good idea. I can't do those tonight because they're all gonna, and I need to kind of read up on how I would do the ladybug and everything else. But I really love that idea, and I love dragonflies. Dragonflies are so pretty. They're just so pretty. They've got those transparent wings. Yeah, I love that idea. I definitely love that idea. For sure, I want to do the dragonflies. We're gonna have to go through an insect phase. Well, it was a really good idea. I always appreciate the ideas, because that's how we get to do different stuff on here. All right, and then let me check our painting back here real quick. I'm just gonna turn it a little bit so that way it'll be dry by the time we start on it because we're doing our butterfly. All right. So now let's zoom in on this baby. That is true, and that's what I really like about doing this show. I feel like everybody has good ideas. And people help each other decorate and everything. It's really a cool process. So let's see, this is painting number 1. So I'm going to go ahead and start this guy off. This guy is 11 by 14, and this is the spackled bronzy copper gold painting. So this has got a lot of nice colors in it, and the winner of the auction can decide whether they want to do anything with the spots on top. I feel like you could add gold, black, or you could leave it as is. I'm not really sure. But definitely it's a personalized thing. Congratulations, Tara. You are the father of a beautiful cheetah painting. Cheetah girls. No, I have not done that yet, but I have definitely seen it done before. I've done like kind of like yin yang paintings though, where I use a set of colors on one half and a different set of colors on the other half. I just don't block it off. And it usually looks pretty cool. No cheetah girls. Definitely, Tara. What do you want to try with this one? I agree, Isabel. I think that would be a pretty set. Ooh, a butterfly and a flower. That's pretty. I love that idea. And you know I'm a fan of insect wings. I like the way they look for sure. Big fan of the insect wings. I don't know. I need to look up dragonflies tonight and think about how I would do that one, because that one I know I definitely want to do. Dragonflies are so pretty. Like they kind of do have that purple, and I guess they're more like pink and blue rather than purple and blue. But Okay, thin black circle in the middle, medium size, gold peace sign inside the circle. Okay. So let me picture this. Okay, the only thing I would say about that is I can try to be as consistent as I can with it, but because I don't have them in squeeze bottles, it might be lumpy in one place and thin in another place. Like I don't really have any control over keeping it like more consistent. Like it may clump up over here, and then it may kind of spread out and not look like. We can do it after it dries though, if that's what you're meaning, which I think you are. Because that would be really easy to do with a stencil after it dries. I would just need to write it down on my Post-it so I know what you want to do with it. So let's see. There would be a medium size black circle in the middle. Nice, thanks, Tara. Yeah, no, after it dries, and metallics actually tend to dry quicker than any other paints. Like if you notice the edges, it's really starting to dry pretty quickly. So I don't think it would take that much extra time. So we let it dry, and then after it dries, I'll do the peace sign. I'll do the black circle. I'll do the peace sign in gold in the middle, and then I'll spray it with the sealing spray. Let's see. So let me just make sure I write it down so that way I have exactly what you're wanting. Let's see. Circle in the middle, medium sized, gold peace sign in the middle. No problem, Tara. I love what you're doing with that. And I wrote it down on a Post-it, so.
Set in stone on a Post-it note.
Post-its help. I'm not going to lie, they do. I really love the things that we've made tonight. They're really nice. All right, so let me get this guy and we'll put it to dry. Oh, nice. Peace. I see what you're doing there. All right, so now we want our butterfly. So let's do our butterfly. And we are pretty much almost dry over here. All right, thank goodness that fan is so annoying. But it really does speed it up and make it easier. And let me get my table, my turntable. Turntables. All right, and then I'll get you guys in focus and we will do our purple and blue butterfly. All right, so that was number 1, and we're doing peace. Let's see. That's a really good question, Isabel. We may try a paper towel this time instead. Let me think about that for a minute. Let me give that some thought, because I need to figure that out in my head. And then let me write down, this is going to be the purple and blue butterfly. Because I feel like the answer to that would be yes. We might try that. Let's see, where did I put my string? That's a good idea. And I do love the effect of the flowers when we put the paper towels on the flowers. It does look really cool.
Simmer down now.
Exactly. Okay, let's get us centered here. Nice. All right, so this is what we're gonna do.
Right, huh?
Her. All right, guys, I'll explain this a little bit more clearly as we get more into it. Basically, I'm just getting our colors out. I've got a picture I'm going to try to use. Basically, this is the color scheme we're going to be going for here.
Now we got audio going out.
No.
Come on, Posh, get on it.
Let's see. We definitely need our turquoise. And we're definitely going to need just a touch of the light blue. All right, we have some direction here. Yes, everybody's been having that problem lately, Vacation. It's definitely not just you. I've been hearing everybody say that. What is going on? What? What did that just say? Anybody else hear that?
Nope, nobody heard it.
What the heck? What kind of lo-fi is this? All right. I was like, okay. All right. No.
Hey, buddy.
All right, so now we got our basic pattern drawn. Oh, good, you can hear now. Yeah, everybody has to come or leave and come back in. Yeah, see, MD Falcos went dark. It's definitely a problem. It's like, come on, guys. What is this? All right, so we're gonna start with a little bit of rose gold in the top. Okay, we're just going to add a tad to that. And then we're going to add our bright violet. Yeah, definitely. Oh, nice, MD Falco. Yeah, it just gets really glitchy sometimes. Burgundy.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know what works for you to fix it.
Yeah, that way in case anybody else gets locked out. Which, you know, it's going to happen.
Yep.
So there's our Butamus purple. And that is the Plum Crazy Purple, which is a metallic pearl. And then we're going to add our turquoise. I just figured out exactly what I'm going to do.
Dun dun dun.
That helps. Okay. I do love turquoise. Turquoise is such a great color with pinks and purples, I feel like. All right, and we're just doing our bright blue through here. All right, Sarah. There were some white flecks in the top, so we're definitely going to Yeah, I'm going to use the paper towels, but because I want to keep the shape of the wing, we're not going to do it like we're not going to do it exactly like it. We're going to do a combination of the string pull and the paper towel, if that makes sense. And hopefully it'll come together. And what else am I missing here? All right, let's do some cells. Yeah, because I really love the way that the paper towel drags the paint around, you know? All right, so basically, and of course I love the way that the paper towel does the flowers. So we're kind of going to be doing incorporating all of these things into one. So basically, I'm just adding the silicone drops into the black and the white areas on the butterfly. Because we are going to want cells kind of like, I don't know, towards the edges on these guys. For sure. All right, so now that that's done, let's get our paper towels and start putting it together. Exactly, M. Perkins. I could not agree more. I feel the same way. I just like the effect of it. So we're going to get some wet paper towels and we're going to do kind of a combination of all of the above. Yeah, I'm really liking this too, for sure. This is cool. Hopefully it'll be amazing. Fingers crossed. Well, we'll see, Isabel. There's no telling because this is going to be wild. It's going to be wild. So I think what we're going to do, because the way that picture looked, it kind of had like a color gradient. Actually, I know exactly what we're going to do. I know exactly what we're going to do. This looks really cool, and I'm trying to keep the color gradient so it looks kind of like the picture that we pulled up, because I really did like the picture. So we're going to try to blend all these colors in. All right, and there are cells that are starting to form in the ends of these that are really lovely here. And you can see it's kind of got the same effect as the flower. All right, then we're going to need another paper towel for this one. Okay. Okay, and now we're going to get some more paper towels. All right, so let's get our other guys Oh, forgot to take you guys off.
That's why you're the boss lady.
We try. I do like the butterflies. And this paint is a little thick through here.
Buddy.
So we're going to drag the paint out and get it situated so that way it can start forming some little cells. Just don't want it to be too dark up there. All right, so now let's go ahead and start on our bottoms. All right, so we can already see the cells that are forming in here. Which I think is a really nice effect. So let's let it pop, let's let the cells pop up. And for this one, I think I'm going to add some heat.
Ooh. It's just like the picture. It's just like the picture.
It does look pretty similar. So we got some nice cells cooking in this guy. So I like it. This turned out pretty cool, but let's take a look at it. Bless you.
Thank you.
Before we do that, I think what I'm going to do is get a toothpick.
More crafting tools.
Yeah, I'm just going to put some silicone drops on the end of these toothpicks, and we're going to put some cells in.
Thank you, Tipsy Trex.
Thank you, Tipsy T-Rex.
Oh, I would say Trex.
I don't know. That's a great question. All right, so we just put some little cells in this guy.
Yep, I'll remember dinosaur.
Exactly, dinosaur. But yeah, this turned out cool. We got to do a close-up now. So that's going to be the edge of the wings. You can see our rose gold and our bright violet there at the top. They look really pretty together. And you can definitely see the cells on that guy. So overall, I think it turned out pretty cool. I like the colors of it. So, yeah, I like the colors. Pretty cool.
Love the colors. Hummingbird and flight, yeah.
Yeah, it does kind of look like a hummingbird. I like the colors of this one. This is pretty. Let me see. So that is number 6, and this is the purple and blue. And obviously, you could probably do another. You could probably do another little glass body on this, or you could just kind of keep it as is, depending on what you want to do. But it almost looks neon. But I feel like whenever I use these colors together, the lighter blue and the darker blue, they do always, the darker one makes the lighter one pop really well. So I like it. Could probably be any kind of insect, really. Yes, vacation. These are beautiful colors together for sure. It's like rose gold, bright violet, burgundy, metallic purple, turquoise, and bright blue. Definitely, Savannah. That's a really good idea. You could definitely do that too. So however you want to do it would work for sure. Let's see. So I'll go ahead and start that guy off. This is our last painting of the night. I'm not going to be doing a drip pan just because we didn't get enough paint on the drip pan. So we're not going to be doing a drip pan tonight. So we'll do one next time. But my show tomorrow is going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern. I had to think about it. I'm terrible with time zones. So I will be back tomorrow at 11 p.m. Eastern. Or no, 1 p.m. Eastern. Sorry. Just confusing everybody tonight. So I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for attending the Posh show tonight. And I hope everybody has a good night and a good day tomorrow. Thanks, guys.